Right, you're up to date on the big business news. 300 days since Russia invaded Ukraine, the US has pledged their continued support, and I'm asking you this morning, what further help should the UK provide? You can give me a call if you like. It's 0344 499 1000. We'll take more of your calls in a moment. Meanwhile, let's go back to somebody who loves a good old froth, Dr. Roger Givolb. He's founder and chief executive of Fair Money, personal finance, credit expert. Joins me now. Roger, good morning to you.
Good morning, James. I love what you said about Twitter. I mean, I'm going to send this in a message to Elon Musk on Twitter. I've done some very hairy turnarounds. I'll take that job any day. I'm really up for that.
Okay, well, join the queue. Get behind me. Oh yeah, just take your place.
Okay,
right.
We'll be co-CEOs.
We absolutely won't. You can be my chief operating officer now. Talking
of done.
The deal's been done on air. Well done. Right, now, we need to turn our attention to whatever you've been frothing about. Because the thing is, Roger, you say that you're a happy, shiny sort of person, but frankly, this year has been nothing but froth, and you've now dreaming of a tight Christmas. What the hell's going on? I mean, where's your generosity of spirit?
Oh, man, I mean, Mick Lynch, the head of the rail unions and spiritual leader of the Ruin Christmas Strike Coalition, has just reminded everybody we've only got 3 more striking days until Christmas.
Oh, so only 3 more days that they can ruin before we get there. I mean, to be honest, I think we're so used to dealing with crisis and chaos. I think people there's an element of people just like, yeah, whatever, we'll find a way around it in the same way
Totally immune. Totally, I mean, people have just been anesthetized. If you fly into Britain now, you're going to sit on a plane for Lord knows how many hours until whatever border force people are around, if any, let you in the country. Now, if this makes you feel bad and fall ill, there's no ambulance to come and get you because they're on strike. And if you can make your way to the hospital, there's no nurses there to look after you. And if you become frustrated and say, what the heck, I want to burn the whole thing down, there's no fire brigade to put it out. It's a ridiculous situation. You want to write to your MP? Sorry, no post.
It is a ridiculous situation, but I think, I mean, obviously you've extrapolated in order to make the point. What I find so extraordinary is that those on the left have continued with their discussion and narrative and say, it's 12 years of Tory rule and this is why we're in this place, as opposed to there are a whole range of issues. What I get frustrated about is that I can't provide support for this current government in terms of what they're doing because they're not taking the right decisions to solve the problems that we've got. And I genuinely think there is a lack of leadership. The problem that we've got is that the alternative is just as bad.
Yeah, look, I mean, Kier Starmer must be mad if he actually thinks that this kind of action is going to bring Labour votes. And the Tories, and especially, smug-looking Jeremy Scrooge Hunt in all his self-satisfied looking announcements, can't shell out a bit more money to settle this thing when they've just saved themselves $30 billion out of the fake £55 billion black hole by shoving that after the tax increases into the next century, into the next 2 years. They're just trying to build up a cash pile to make giant tax cuts before the next general election. Well, for goodness sake, give some of that to the nurses. I mean, it makes me sick. I'm sympathetic to many of the unions' demands at the same time, but they've really made me irritated. They didn't have to destroy Christmas.
And breathe. Let's talk about Netflix emissions.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know you enjoy America bashing, so James, this is especially for you for Christmas. I think it's pretty clear that most people in the UK are none too happy with Harry and Meghan's recent performances, especially after the Netflix 6-part series has been released. And we can disregard absolutely the vile comments made by some, such as Jeremy Clarkson, poor guy. I'm talking about the average Brit, I think, who's none too happy about the situation. In America, however, the position's quite different. Many people there
I'm really concerned to find out what the American position is. We are out of time, Roger, so what I'm going to do is say we will find out what the American position is after the latest news headlines at 6.